Hello everyone, I'm Yusuf Khambati from Crop Intellect, and I'm making this video to demonstrate how to operate the LICO instrument. So this is the instrument right here, uh, and right now it's running, but to turn it on it's a simple step that you press this button and it powers on, and then you can look at the screen. Once it powers on, it comes up with a Lycor logo and then a screen like this. When where it says measuring, when the Lycor is turned on, it will say warm up. It takes about half an hour to get the instrument warmed up, and then it will turn on the pump. Is the sound that you're hearing right now. So it will be quieter, and once the pump turns on after the warm up, it will sound like this. But even after half an hour of that warm up, it's still not ready. When you see this check mark, after warm up, there will be an exclamation mark here instead of a check mark. It means instrument is still not ready to use. It takes another half an hour for it to get ready, so it's about a total of 1 hour before you can actually use the instrument to measure for N2O. So as you turn on the instrument, you can also connect the inlet and outlet of the instrument. It says right here in and out to this pipe. So the instrument will come with this swage lock nut and bolt design, and then you can buy this kind of pipe. It says right here the specs. I'll show you on the video. That's the specs of the pipe, so that's the dimension and numbers. So that this pipe works very well for the bags that we are using for analyzing with the instrument and taking the air samples. And you must already have this pipe since you are collecting, if you are collecting air samples in the field. So that's the same pipe we use for the instrument as well. The instrument will come equipped with this lock and this thinner pipe, and it just this pipe will just fit in right there. So you don't need to have any other extra fittings for the instrument. To connect to the pipe to the instrument, simply you plug in and then twist as needed, and it will just screw on. And you can do the same for outlet as well if you are looping the bags. If the bags are full, it can take about 10 minutes to empty the bag. But if, for example, bags are not full and we still want to analyze for longer time, we can loop the bag. So we connect inlet and outlet both to the bags, and it will just circulate the air between the bag and the instrument. And you can use any spanner to just tighten the bolts. So once the instrument is connected to the PC through Wi-Fi, and these instructions come with the instrument in the manual, so you might want to go over that to connect the instrument to your PC. And once it is connected, the PC is connected to the Wi-Fi signal that LICO instrument generates, you can simply go to your browser and type in TG20 instruments model number and dot local. So this number is for this particular instrument, and you'll see this screen. So it measures N2O and H2O, and if you go and click on N2O, it will show a full view of the instrument's reading. So because the instrument was just starting, you can see it varied a lot, but then slowly it gets stable. So once it's stable, then you can start measuring the bags. So once the pipes are connected, you can now connect the bag to the instrument. This is very important to remember, to open the valve before connecting it. So you open the valve one turn as normal, and simply attach the tube to the valve. This is inlet tube, and if you're looping it, you do the same with the outlet tube. Open the valve one turn and connect it to the tube of the outlet. So now there is a loop. The air goes into the instrument, it gets analyzed, comes back to the bag, and the bags remain at its capacity. It does not deflate. It is important to open the valve before, because if you connect the tube on a closed valve, the instrument will detect a pressure change and it will shut down with the warning saying inlet is blocked, and then you will have to restart the instrument, and it might again go over the warming up process, and again takes a bit of time. So it's always best to open the valve and connect it, and also better to connect inlet first, so it starts taking air, it analyzes, and second, immediately you connect the outlet, so there is a loop. To disconnect, you simply pull the bags off, pull the ends off from the valve, and you can close the valve if you want to keep the air samples, or you can empty it and make it ready for next sampling, but it's depending on your choice. So once you remove that and connect the next bag to the same way. It's important to note, when you connect the bag, note the time for when you connect the bag and when you disconnect the bag, because how you download the data from the LICOR is from time. So the instrument shows its time. It's sometimes it's off, and you can set it correct, but always remember that whatever time we see in the data files is this time, not the time which is the real time. It could be real time, but this is the time the data files show. So to download the data, simply click here at options, and you'll find an export button. It will open up a dialog box. Just enter the date today, that's today's date, time, let's say 9:30, and we analyze same date for, let's say, for 5 minutes, so 9:35. So these are the times when you connected the bag and disconnected the bag, and this will download the, if you press export, it will download the data file. You can also, as a backup, at the end of the day, do a full day's download, saying you started measuring at 9 and you finished at 6, 18. Yep, it goes like that, and you can export the whole day from that, so all the data will be in the one file. But it's easier for us to analyze if it's the individual bags times with individual data files, so that we can put it directly into the model and process the data.